Ladies and gentlemen, I am C Double with All Wrestle Talk Nation. We're going to be starting a test sample show for the good people here in Atlanta, Georgia. So be ready. About to check Google, or we're going to check YouTube, make sure we are live. And if it is going live, then we are set. These are part of the test that we are running. Oh, wow, here we go. All Wrestle Talk Live Mic. Live in Technicolor, if you will. Let's see what's going on. For the good people here in Atlanta, Georgia. So be ready. About to check Google, or we're going to check YouTube to make sure we are live. All right, so we are live. Awtn Live Mic is on. We are about to just start a sample run. Tell us what you think if you're listening on YouTube. Wrestling fans, men and women, are you ready for the most blunt show you'll ever be a part of? The most unfiltered, unadulterated, passion-filled hour of your life. It is time for Awtn Live Mic. You heard the big voice? Yes. Awtn Live Mic in the house. I am your host, C Double, the one, the only, the original product. As I would like to remind everybody, we are having some good old time, and want to just thank Destroying Kayfabe, SVW. We've had a lot of guys be a part of this project, and there'll be many more to come. But CM Styles, if you are listening, big brother from another mother, you know, you're up in PA. Hope everything is going well. I know you've been snowed up there, so we'll be having this is a sample run, folks, if you're checking it out. This is just something that I've been wanting to do, wanting to create. Awtn Live Mic. What it is about Live Mic that's going to make this special? Simple. We will talk indies. We're going to talk your favorite indie promotions if you'd like. If you are a fan of the indie wrestling and you are a fan of a promotion, please get with me on my Facebook or on All Wrestle Talk Nation. You can hit me up on the Twitter, AWTNC2. We'll discuss all that good stuff. Also, if you would like me to be a part of your shows, All Wrestle Talk does commentary. We also will do videos, and also will DJ if need be. Please contact me. I have the equipment, and I will be able to do just about anything you need. So with that being said, let us talk. Tonight, I actually am not probably watching Raw. I will be watching Georgia Bulldogs versus Alabama Crimson Tide. It's going to be the national championship game, last game of the season, and also it's the championship game. And by the way, Georgia's had a hell of a year. Jake Fromm, Fromm time, one of us. We've been really behind it. And as a fan, you never think a day like this would happen. When it does happen, a little alone in your backyard. So this is going to be a big-time game. I can't wait. Nick Saban goes against Kirby Smart. I'm going with Kirby. He's the coach. Georgia has always been that program. Can they make it to the big one? Well, we're in it. Now let's see what we do. Looking quite forward to seeing how we play. I don't think it's going to be the same as 2012, the SEC Championship, when Alabama did go against Georgia. But also, this is wrestling. Want to remind you, we are also going to talk about Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho. If you were not a part of it, if you did not get to see this wonderfulness that was Wrestle Kingdom and 2018. First of all, plenty of great matches. Cody versus Kobayashi, one of the better matches. The main event, Okada versus Nikito, was really well. And if I'm butchering these names, guys, please spare me. I have had a rough weekend. But and by the way, we got 2 watchers, so hey, thanks for watching. But really quick, that show was just unbelievable. I wanted to focus on Jericho versus Omega. Why? That match lived up to the hype to no end. You watch it sometimes, in wrestling, when you put two guys in the ring and you go, I just hope they can live up to it. I just hope they can just get it to, pump that crowd up. I hope they're buying in. Mic is low. Okay. How's that, big brother? Let me know if you hear me. You know who you are. I need to know because this is a test sample. So I'm glad you're able to get on your phone to listen to what I'm doing. I just looked at my phone, by the way. How's that? So, yeah, we are, I'm definitely excited about that match. I thought Jericho versus Omega lived up, and not just lived up to hype standards. So many times we've, been, promised a match or promised an opportunity, and we were going to get all excited about it. And then nothing happens, or it gets to the point you go, why am I so excited about something when it does not deliver? This match delivered. Chris Jericho played heel, and what an amazing job he played. He did not play games. He brought the heat. Dear Lord, even to the point in the beginning of the match, he's flicking off the Bucks and Omega. He was ready from the bell start. Omega, king. I have to almost say king of like just all these 5-star, 7-star matches and everything. But the thing is this, Omega brings it. And when you watch two talents like this, you realize you don't have to be a top talent in WWE to get over. If you got talent and you know how to get it across to the fans to make them reach, they're going to fall in love with you and they're going to stick with you. So with that being said, big ups to both Omega and big ups to Chris Jericho. I thought Chris Jericho, a lot of folks kind of critical. What kind of match were you going to get with Chris? But Chris was not going to play games. Chris Jericho was invested in this match. He was engaged in this match. If you got to see some of the, as I like to remind people, he was engaged from go in this match. So big ups to him, big time. So, from the first promo to right now, he was all in. The fans were all in. Even downright to we got to see him, just have a good time in it. The promos he was cutting, even on Twitter. Sometimes people laugh at how Twitter can be used, but Twitter is a very powerful weapon if you use it right. You promote, and it's just funny how all these guys, oh, I don't like using Twitter, or I don't like, advertising. Dear God, if some of these wrestlers did the same thing some of these guys I've seen say, I want to look and go, you'll never get booked that way. So, I think Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, they came across, they did what, the job, but they took it to a level, and I know I talked with CM, we both agreed that match was just unbelievable. Lived up beyond the hype, and, it's like this. The hype was something. Then you have the match, and the match lived up to that. So way beyond. So, like I said, Wrestle Kingdom, if you're able to watch the whole show, get a way to watch it. You won't be let down. New Japan really does a great job of that. They suck at making a video game, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Because I told people I would be nice about it. But right now, I am not happy about the video game. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. PlayStation 4, we live in a new... Anyway, I'm not getting there. All right, I'm not going there, I promise. Also want to talk about, as I said before in the beginning of the show, SVW is a very connected partner with All Wrestle Talk Nation, Awtn Live Mic. They are going to be featured on Live Mic. Now, what does that mean? Okay, put 2 and 2 together. I'm the voice of SVW, bitch. So y'all should know that. So with that being said, I will basically have, I'm going to have a bunch of guests here, and a lot of them will be connected to SVW. And, I am really excited about that because we want to get the word out about SVW, about our match cards. We are coming back. Fusions Bar and Grill. You're hearing it here first. January 27th, 2018, we come back. I'm looking forward. Looking very forward to it. I mean, you know, it's all about putting the word out there about ourselves. We've worked real hard. Last year was nothing but a success. Well, now we come next year, 2018. We're about to turn 3 come February, and I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss SVW. All Wrestle Talk and SVW Management have been in negotiations. Not going to open that box just yet. That will happen in our very first debut show of Awtn Live Mic. This is a test show. Test show is to run all these things, make sure the dust and cookies are off this thing, and we could go full throttle. So, with that being said, one of my guests I'm hoping to have raise it up a bit more. Okay, will do. On my board or on the OBS board? That's what I need to know, Chris. If you are, I know you're checking us out, so you're helping me out so I can actually talk to you while I'm doing this. So, you know, this is part of my thing, guys, you know, and there are going to be times, you know, till CM, by the way, the guy that's behind the board, it's my brother from another mother, CM Styles, CM Mother Selfish Styles, who I love like a brother. He's helping me out, and once we get all our stuff together, we're going to be having CM on the show. We can't wait. We're excited. You know, I like to call him the godfather of this stuff, man. He knows this stuff better than, you know, you can even ask yourself. So, big times up to CM Styles, who's been dealing with some stuff up north. Mother Nature has been giving him the middle finger. Well, CM's giving the middle finger back to her double do style, and just going to kick her ass all up and down God's green earth. So, without further ado, what was I talking about? I'm trying to remember. I think I was talking about SVW. We have a show, January 27th. And I'm going to tell y'all something, guys. This is where you want to be a part of the show, where you want to know about us. Well, we have a lot of stuff planned, but let me first say it like this. I'm looking forward to some of these matches that have already been signed. My personal favorite, there's going to be a special stipulation. I know in this match, but I don't care at this point. Son of Morning, Jamie Holmes versus Hoss Michaels versus Mr. Wright. The winner gets the vacated Internet TV Championship. We had a lot of heated discussions about the match. We posted it last year. Basically, SVW felt that the title should never have changed hands due to Hoss Michaels' foot being under the rope. I declared that the ref declared the winner was Jamie Holmes. Jamie's the champion. Let him defend the title against Mr. Wright. That has been the crux of the whole argument. I felt that Hoss is a superstar in the rise, and he will get a shot anywhere he can, or for whatever belt he wants. But SVW felt they wanted to make this, that with all the problems they've had with Ryan Murdoch, they wanted this cleared, and they wanted to give Hoss Michaels a rematch. So I said, if you're going to do that, we got to do triple threat style, and we will. And there might, like I said, it's going to be a special stipulation, I promise you. You're only going to find out when you go to Fusion's Bar and Grill. So, Fusion Bar and Grill, Monroe, Georgia. You guys don't want to miss it. All right, $10 to an adult, $5 for kids, I believe. We're going to get all the numbers and everything. Go to my Facebook. Also, look up SVW on Facebook. You can't miss it. Not only that, we have a beautiful snowy drop picture of Skrilla, who's smiling, and Hawk Thompson, one of his opponent. So trust me, you don't want to miss this. This is where we reach out, and this is where you get to be a part of the nation that keeps growing. The hottest wrestling organization in Monroe, Georgia right now is SVW. With that being said, let's move on. We are going to be talking about that TV title, the Internet TV Championship. Hoss Michaels, but Mr. Wright, he earned the shot by defeating David Alapai and the Backwoods Bandit. And I must tell you this. I am looking quite forward to Mr. Wright maybe changing a wrong he was not a champion, but kind of a champion. But now this is his opportunity to stand on his own and make history for himself. And I think he has been on a high drive to greatness himself. We will see where he goes. Skrilla being the champ, he's got to defend the title. Maverick is the #1 contender, but Maverick has not chosen this date. He has already selected a special date, which will be announced tonight, or will be announced actually, I believe, do we have that? Okay, we're going to announce that, I believe, at the show. But Maverick has made his decision, and we'll let that be known. But trust me, guys, you don't want to miss. So Maverick will be in action also at the SVW Cold as Ice show. And I believe Ryan Murdoch also is supposed to make an appearance on the SVW's Cold as Ice. The only reason I'm saying I'm not so sure yet, he is also going to be wrestling in Ohio in Sandusky for the UWL show that he's going to be a part of. SVW is going to have a good little force there to represent. So we're looking very forward to it. We've already talked to Mr. Jay Miller. Hopefully everything goes well at Sandusky, Ohio. If you guys want, check it out. Go on to their Facebook. I believe it's the Ultimate Wrestling League, if I'm not mistaken. So with that being said, you want to check these guys out. This is indie wrestling, folks. If you don't know about it, talk to people. Find out. Ask questions. That's the only way you'll ever know what's going on, all right? So with that I'm C-Double. I can't wait to actually do the full show. I feel like Awtn Live Mic will be something special. I believe fans are going to enjoy it. We'll go from there. I'm gonna listen to this, see how all the kinks go. Remember, you got to follow the nation. Go to awtnnation.com. We will have new stuff on the website. We're going to redo a lot of it. And this is the new show, folks. Awtn Live Mic. We will have special interviews. If you're a wrestler, you want to be a part of this special moment, give me a holler. I'd like to interview you. There's a couple of guys that are actually in the list, so we got something special for the fans here. So again, thank you all so much. I'm C-Double. You know where to find me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.